Tonight, we gather for this Thanksgiving episode, a night woven from gratitude, reflection, and the quiet hum of things unseen. This season is traditionally a time of full tables and familiar stories, but here on Strange Darkness Radio, our feast is a little different. Instead of turkey and stuffing, we're serving up memories, revelations, and the strange truths we've discovered along the way. Thanksgiving has always carried a whisper of folklore, tales of spirits watching over the harvest, of ancestors lingering just beyond the veil, of old stories shared by firelight as the cold settles in. And tonight, we blend that ancient tradition with our own journey through the paranormal. With Marlee Grounds, DonGilli, Kyla Jackson, Amy Tydeman, and Carolyn Grey gathered around. And at the head of this strange and grateful table, the one who set the feast, the keeper of the keys to the darkness, Bobby Washington. We look back on the path we've walked together, a path filled with questions that stirred our souls and encounters that stayed with us long after the microphones dimmed. And now we ask ourselves, after all this time on Strange Darkness Radio, have our beliefs shifted? Have our views on the paranormal changed shape? Do we still believe as we once did? Or has this journey challenged us to rethink what is real and what is merely comfortable? Tonight, we pass reflections instead of plates. We carve open our perspectives instead of a turkey. And in place of traditional blessings, we offer gratitude for every mystery that pulled us deeper into the unknown. So, settle in, open your mind, and join us at this Thanksgiving table of shadows and wonder. Welcome to Strange Darkness Radio, where even Thanksgiving has a deeper story to tell.
Yes. Welcome to our Thanksgiving episode. I'm your host, Bobby Washington, along with the full crew, minus one who unfortunately was not able to make it tonight, which is Carolyn Grey. But, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm not doing that bad. Yeah, it's finally my day off. I'm glad.
That's always
man,
good.
I get to move around, not have to go to work. Don't care if they call. It's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, man, all good.
How about you, Ed?
I'm doing well, Bobby. I'm glad to be here. Later for me here, but it's my time, so I'm good.
Nice.
I'm good, man.
And Amy?
I have had,
There you go.
doing A-OK.
Awesome.
I've had a really good night, so I'm happy to be here with you guys.
Okay, cool. Thanks for joining us. And last but not least, Marlee Grounds, what's happening?
Not much. Same old.
You seem tired. What's going on?
Nothing. This is my first free week. Cheer ended last week.
Yeah, that's what
She's
it is.
sugar crashing, man. She's sugar crashing.
Sugar crashing.
But those Sour Patches, man, they do it to you.
Oh, my Lord. Well, again, tonight,
Don't hate.
tonight we're going to do something a little special. We're going to go over, our thoughts on, doing this show as host and, producing it and the whole 9 yards. What has changed with us? Have our opinions changed on the paranormal? Do we still believe the same? And I do want to, before we get started, to give a shout out. And the shout out is to my partner in crime, Mr. Tony Carr, who I started the show with, and actually who basically forced me to start the show because I was like, we should do this show. And so I want to say thank you, Tony, for pushing me to start this show. It's been an amazing journey and voyage. And he is highly missed. And he'll appear on the show every now and then. And I also want to say a special thanks to Frankie Franks, who also was a host on the show. She is always trying to take things to the next level. And so she will be missed also. Last but not least, Vanessa Scuduto. She is an amazing host. And her vision and insights were something that added to the show, and I found to be really amazing. And she's on a whole nother voyage and journey, and so I hope everything works out with her on that new journey. So with that being said, it's time to get into what we believe and what has changed. And so let's start with Kyler. Kyler, on this whole journey into hosting, which...
I was going to say journey into the strange, but yeah, hosting too. Yeah, this is I haven't hosted anything since I was like 10 years old. 12, I think, 11, somewhere around there.
Well, so. No, you've been You've been hosting, I would say. Well, with that being said,
well, I mean, like, you know, before this, that's what I kind of before coming here, like that was the last time I did any like actual like hosting.
Got it.
And that was like
you hosted at 10 years old.
Kinda. It was more like
don't feed into it,
like an entity.
Oh, okay.
He could have.
It was more like a classroom thing that we kind of had to do, and they were like set up this whole thing. And I was actually a talk show host. It was like this whole situation that kind of went on.
It was like Ed Sullivan or Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, pretty much like Arsenio.
Okay,
yeah, it would have been pretty close to that. Yeah.
Why not Ed Sullivan?
Oh, because I looked at Arsenio Hall. I didn't see Ed Sullivan, so you know, it was more around that one. Yeah.
All right. Okay. With that being said, has anything changed in what you believe about the paranormal since joining SDR?
You know what? I wouldn't say. Yeah, I guess you could say it kind of changed. A couple things maybe kind of changed as far as not that I just believed in more things I didn't already believe in. I mean, I kind of already had those beliefs.
Yeah.
I guess it was just more of a reinforcement of the things.
Okay.
And actually being around folks who, you know, are actually talking about it and doing things within it. So I think that's pretty much one of the biggest changes is that I actually came across folks who actually will, you know, talk about the stuff, be around things, and actually have an interest in the things and show me things that I might not even know about.
Yeah.
Or, you know, things I thought I knew, and then they just like expanded on them. You know, like we're talking like howlers and skinwalkers, different things like those. I was finding out things and hearing things I didn't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was nice. It was definitely good.
Awesome. Have your opinions or views shifted? You know, because I know there were some things that Vanessa had told you about yourself that, you know, she believed that you had insight to, you know, otherworldly things that, you know, most people don't have.
Yeah, I think that's another one of those things. Like, I don't know if it was that it changed or shifted too much. Again, it was like kind of a thing that really like helped to reinforce some stuff. Like even that event was something that kind of helped to kind of lead me down further into trying to figure out the different things. But it definitely hurt. Like what she had said, it definitely kind of sat with me because you know I had to start thinking on some more things. Like really, you know, trying to understand more of what she was even talking about and go deeper into what she was talking about and where that could possibly lead.
Yeah.
You know, that being said, like I said before, I don't got the money to try to buy too many of those mentorships or anything. I'm going to have to do it freelance, you know, do that stuff for free. I'm about to sit down and meditate on my own and do that one. But yeah, no, I definitely say it shifted a couple things with that as far as like trying to help me want to look into it more, I guess I'll say. Yeah.
So what about...
Are you going to look into like being able to park quicker so we can get started on time?
Okay, Mr. Technologically not savvy. You just sat here, couldn't even adjust your light properly. It's true. Behind your damn head.
See, but I readily admit that, man. I'm just not.
And I readily explained exactly what happened with that parking situation.
Yeah.
You drove through Rio Linda. I'm not going to get started on Rio Linda. We'll be here all night.
That's funny.
But you've been around it and you know better. And then after I got here, you still took that extra 15 minutes to not figure out what the hell you was doing. And we still ain't got your stuff set up.
With all of that being said...
See what I have to deal with, Amy. See what I have to deal with.
I can see they both have issues.
I have more than one, Amy.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is too
I got
funny.
attacked and Amy said I have issues.
Dang.
I can't defend myself. That hurts my heart.
But Kyler, no, seriously. As far as the episodes that you think really made you reflect or, made you think, would you say it was your actual episode? Because I think, to me, in listening to that episode, there's a lot that came out of that. And I don't know if your family, talked to you about certain things that, happened to crystallize, like, oh yeah, how you have a conversation, then like, I remember this, I remember that. And when this happened and when that happened, and or a lot of things that were going on that they found out for the first time in listening to that episode.
Well, I say my dad, he had a laugh when we were talking, because he actually watched it. We were talking about it. Mm-hmm. And he laughed about the part about me, us picking up that battery. We was going to the place to pick up something, and I was thinking it might have been the battery.
Yeah, the parts store, Kragen's or something. AutoZone.
Yeah. And he kind of like, he had to laugh. He was like, yo, I didn't send you up there for no battery. We ain't send you up there for no batteries. I was like, well, I said a battery or something.
Now, is he misremembering, or he's just like, nah, come on?
Well, I think it was also just one of those things, like it was a while ago when it happened. But yeah, that's why it was like a battery or something. Like he knew also that we went up there to pick up something.
Yeah.
We just didn't know if it was like what it was actually going to, or we don't remember what it would have been to pick up.
Oh, interesting.
But I say, that episode was, my episode was definitely one that, helped me kind of go down those memory lane and everything.
Yeah.
And then if I had to say another one that actually did stick out, funny enough, after all the mess he was talking, was Ed.
Yeah.
We were talking, we were over here in the studio talking about being on the res and everything. Like that was another one. It was another one that definitely stood out, because it was just, again, about howlers and different things. I never really heard about howlers like that.
Mm.
So like that was, and the different experiences that he talked about that happened there. And even just the energy being around it. And I was like, that was another one that stood out.
Yeah. Nice. All right, Marlee, it's your turn. Has anything changed in what you believe about the paranormal since joining SDR?
I don't think anything's changed. I think I've learned a lot more and, expanded my knowledge base, but I still believe in it all,
Interesting. You went right to the point. She's like, I
did. Look at me.
I still believe in it all.
Like, I'm still waiting for that ghostly encounter, but okay.
Well, that's the thing with you. So these questions won't really work with you in that sense, because you are a person who seeks the paranormal, and I do find that interesting, because most people in doing this show, most people either run from it, hide it, or don't talk about it. And if they do, they talk about it like it was last night's game and their team lost. And so they don't really want to talk about it, but they're talking to you because it's like, you're here with me, so let me explain this to you. But the minute you try to put a camera in their face or say, come on a show, they're like, okay, yeah, right. Then don't come on the show. But so I do find that interesting. Just being on the show, though, what would you say was one of the episodes, or even a time that you were like, oh, that's interesting, or something that you did research on that really, made you stop and think?
So I will say the Travis Walton episode kind of shattered my childhood a little bit, because my dad and I watched that movie when I was little.
Yeah.
Which was probably totally inappropriate. Again, poltergeist, all that stuff. So I was like, no, I know that's real. Like, my dad and I watched that. We talked about it. It's totally real. And then you guys have the episode and they're like, yeah, it's probably not. He just probably hung out for 6 days somewhere else. And that was a little.
Wait, did we say that?
That's what I said. That's what I said. Vanessa was saying that.
Everybody was kind of on the fence. Nobody was totally oh no, it totally happened. And I was kind of sad, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's okay. It's fine. I just ruined my childhood. No, I'm kidding. But I was kind of like, oh, now I'm hearing this as an adult. Maybe it doesn't sound quite as like it happened, but it was just, again, talking to my dad about all this stuff when I was younger, kind of laying the foundation. So, but I really liked is it the Palladians. How do you say that? I can never say that word.
The Palladians.
Yeah. Even though I'm not blonde, Nordic looking, I think I'm one of them. So, why not?
I would say so.
I liked that episode. That one was good. It was interesting.
Nice. Interesting. Okay, Amy, your turn since, Marlee is direct and to the point. Has anything changed in what you believe about the paranormal since joining the show?
I think the only thing that's changed is that I realize now there's just way more out there than what I've been exposed to. I mean, people have gone through a lot of crazy things, and it doesn't just include ghosts and aliens, which is mainly what I thought was out there.
Yeah.
And what I thought I would mostly be talking about when I joined the show. But to come on and hear about so many other things and other experiences that other people have gone through, talking about demons, trolls, and cryptids, just things I never really even considered before. I mean, other than as fantasy, but to hear people come on and talk about it, their experiences, I think that's just really opened up my eyes just how much is out there that's unexplained, and it's a lot more than I even thought about.
Yeah. Was there a moment or an episode that really changed or deepened your beliefs? Because I mean, just from me watching you, I think there was one, but I want to get your opinion before I say what I think that episode could have possibly been.
One that challenged or deepened my beliefs, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pinpoint like any specific people or episodes.
Yeah, no, I get you.
What I will say,
something about a shotgun.
What I will say is that sometimes there are things that seem so incredulous that we hear about on the show, right?
Yes.
And sometimes I think, how could all of those things be possible? Are you making that up? Did that really happen to you? Or did this not happen? And you just truly believe that it happened. And so I think what it made me realize is that sometimes I have to be able to dig deep down and look at things, with an open mind. And I hope that people don't come on to the show making things up because, let's face it, there are some pretty incredulous things that I think we've all heard on the show. But I try to look at things with a very open mind because I have talked to people about things that I've experienced, and I've gotten some pushback about, there must be some reasonable explanation.
Yeah.
And that is very frustrating, right? So I don't want to do that to other people, especially when they're brave enough to come onto this show and share their stories.
Yeah.
But, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it is challenging and you have to kind of dig way deep down there. But yeah, so there are challenges, but I love hearing, from all of these perspectives.
Yeah. And I will definitely say everybody on the show has handled the guests that come on amazingly as far as, with what they're talking about or the content of their story. And again, like you said, I don't believe people come on just to tell fantasy stories because again, there's so many other places they can be to just make up things and, talk about, things that don't truly exist or experiences that they truly didn't have. One thing I can say about the people that have come on the show is they're honest, they believe what they're saying, and they are genuine. That's the one thing that I can say for the people who have came on the show. And I'm trying to think what you came on as a person who had a story, Amy, and then same with Ed. Ed has a lot of different experiences. So we're a part of that whole situation, and myself, obviously, and Kyler. I think Marlee's the only one, and Carolyn. I think Carolyn's had experiences. I think if we drill down on Marlee has had experiences. She's just, Oh, I don't think that moved. I don't think I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I don't know. We'll see though, but I'm putting Marlee to the test in 2026. She's going to be put to the test.
SATs is coming back for you. That's what he said.
I never took those.
Oh, okay. I guess it ain't coming back. I guess it's going to be going toward
like I'm too good.
Field trips.
Yeah, field trips for sure. There's some things that are going to really test you, Marlee, that I'm coming up with. So it's going to be extremely interesting. Just because I want to have an experience in the sense of out in the field, in locations, things like that. So, as we do this, I think it will be beneficial to the show and to everyone, and we'll get Marlee's experience, first experience anyways. So, Mr. Ed DonGilli.
Yes, sir.
The Larry David of the show, which I say that because I love Larry David and I love Mr. DonGilli. And with that being said, has anything changed in what you believe about the paranormal or challenge you?
After that spiel you just gave, I'm going to seem like the resident asshole here because I don't want to say I'm more skeptical, but I think similar to what Amy said, it's not more skeptical. I guess I have to, when people say things now, and I'm not talking just about people that come on the show. I guess I'm expanding it out to more of the paranormal in general when people come forth. I think it's healthy to challenge what they're saying. And like I said, not in a way that insults them.
Yes.
But I guess I've become more skeptical of some people's stories because I think there's too many out there that people just come forth and say they did experience when later it's been shown that they haven't experienced it. And I think that does damage to the credibility for everyone that does shows like this. So if you want to call it skeptical, I guess you can. I don't look at it as being skeptical. I guess I look at it as more of demanding not proof per se, but just demanding more of a convincing attitude, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, it definitely does.
And I don't mean to sound like the resident asshole, but
you gave your own self that title, just for the record.
But does that make sense?
That's the thing.
No, it definitely does make sense because, that's the thing about this show. If we go out to a location and Marlee says she saw something or she had a particular experience, I'm going to truly believe what she says. Because one, she's trustworthy and honest, and she's not going to make it up of whatever her experience is. Doesn't mean it was paranormal in the sense of, okay, let's figure it out. Let's see what could have caused it. And if that is the only thing that's left, then it is what it is, right? So, and the same with me. I've had a lot of experiences in homes. I've never really had experiences outside of homes, meaning, in an open field and cemetery and certain type of location. So, I'm not going to say something happened and we didn't drill down on it and say, oh, no, this is probably possible because it was a light that was in the distance and it was X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So,
but you mentioned something there that I think for me, is the important thing. Like if Marlee came forward and said she experienced something, I would 100% believe her because she's not out here claiming that she's experienced things when she hasn't. And to me, that's a credibility thing.
Yeah.
And so everyone on this show, I give that credibility to because I know not a one of you would come forth and say that you experienced something, but actually didn't. Now, for someone that I don't know or just met, I think the standard is, whether fair or not, is going to be a little bit higher to convince me. Now, I won't sit there and insult them on the show or say, well, that didn't happen because I wouldn't know. But after the fact, as I examine it more, I may come to the conclusion, well, I just don't know if that really happened. If that, or I may say, you know what? Yeah, I think that probably did happen. Or I could say, you know what? I don't think that happened because of this, this, and this. But I would never degrade somebody for coming on and sharing it because they seriously may have thought that the experience happened. It may have just been something that was more normal than paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I just jump in real quick? I was going to say that for people who do believe in it, I think it's important for us to also look at things from a well-rounded perspective, because I think sometimes we are always so quick to say that was definitely paranormal, or sometimes people desperately want to believe that something is paranormal, that they're not looking at maybe other plausible explanations. So I think it's important to keep an open mind about some of these things and, just be open to the fact that not everything is paranormal or as it seems,
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And I think it would be a disservice if we didn't examine these things. We should be examining, because it's that whole thing. Like, you can have 99 great things happen, but one bad thing happens, and that's the one that people will remember.
Yeah.
And so I think anytime a story or an experience is shown to be not what this person said it was, it affects the credibility, I think, of pretty much everyone in this field. Because I think people do. They will remember the one thing and forget the 99, good things that happened. And so I think we do need to be careful, and I think we do need to investigate each claim. I think that's the fair thing to do for everyone, including the person involved.
Yeah.
I would want to know if I thought I had an experience, but it turned out just to be something that was definitely explainable and wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, for sure. So, Ed, was there a moment or an episode that really challenged you, or something that you remember or, kind of sticks with you?
For me, I think it's just the whole experience, because I've never really been involved in a show like this. I mean, my radio career was always music-wise and topic-wise, as far as like history or culture, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So to be able to come on here, because the Res and the Africa stories that I did, that was the first time I actually spoke about. So having this as an outlet, not only for people who are guests, but actually for each of us ourselves to be able to share our experience, I think is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So for me, the whole encompassing foundation and idea of this program has been something that is worthwhile to me and is something that sticks out to me. And I actually look forward to doing each of it, because it forces me, whatever topic we're doing, to be able to go and do research, find out new things, question my own beliefs, which is very important to me. It challenges my own self, which I dig doing. Most people don't, but I do. And if you watch the Mirror episode, that's the whole thing
just
about
thinking that
self-examination thing.
Yeah. It's funny because I was thinking about an episode that has not aired, but Ed was involved in, is the AI episode. And so I thought you actually were going to say that, because
I was going to say but I just was like, well, I shouldn't say that because it hasn't aired yet. And I don't know.
It's fine.
The AI thing, because that's something I don't even look, that's not necessarily a paranormal thing. That's kind of like, something I feel pretty strongly about.
That's what I'm saying.
And, and me and you are on opposite sides of that for the most part, Bobby, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And you didn't kick me off the show. So, but the AI episode, I think that, again, that's a topic that, we freely were able to discuss on here. And the guest that was on, Tim, he took the challenge, and I thought that was absolutely amazing. But I think that show, and hopefully it'll air soon, but that was I think that was a challenge to me in the sense that I didn't know a lot about AI other than my preconceived ideas of exactly they're going to kill us. And that hasn't changed for me. We are going to die by AI.
I thought you were going to talk about our other bonus episode that hasn't aired where we got a performance by Ed, but
Wait, what?
Well, see, I didn't know we were allowed to talk about stuff that hasn't.
I mean, not going to go into detail, but I'm just saying.
Wait, performance.
The one you stayed up till 3 a.m. editing.
Hey, man.
I'm
there's
lost
different
now,
things that I performed.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Kyler?
I was here.
Do you know what episode I was talking about?
Man, I just be floating around. So I mean, I probably do.
Yeah. Hey, this is a thing.
Our mystical creature one.
It
wasn't so mystical.
A Thanksgiving episode.
He performed.
There was a nice performance.
Oh yes,
by Ed.
I'm sorry. Yes, okay. Just for the listeners out there, we go through a lot of different content or stories before the show even starts or after the show starts. There should be a show after the show. But so I actually thought Marlee was talking about this. You're going to get a rise out of this or a chuckle. I thought you were talking about the smut off, and I was like, that never actually happened. And but that never happened.
No, not that one.
That's funny. But okay, I remember now. I remember. Yes. There is something still out there that Ed.
See, I wasn't sure where she was going to go with it either, man. So I was like, damn
it. That's funny.
I forgot about the smut off.
That's the strange after dark.
Yeah, that's after dark. I think that's what that was labeled.
Strange dark. What would we call it? Strange Darkness Radio After Dark or something, or
After
Strange
Darkness.
Sexy Dark.
I don't know. But anyways, that's the story for another day. I don't know if you guys will ever hear that. Just FYI out there. So Kyler, and actually it's on me now to I guess answer my own question. And I don't know if things have changed or made me rethink what I believe since I've been doing the show, because there are a lot of things that one, I'm always getting into or doing research on or have been talking about for decades or years. And the only thing that I would say that I haven't fully formed my opinion is that we haven't had enough guests that come on like Danny with just pure stories of circumstances and situations that they've experienced and they did not know why or could not figure out what truly was going on. And it's different when you're hearing something on YouTube because like Ed said, you don't know whether it's real or not. But again, the guests that we've had on this show are, to me, authentic and come across as people wanting to come on and just tell their story. And I just, going into 2026, I hope there's more of that. But one thing I can say about the paranormal, and, like Marlee hasn't had an experience, and I believe Carolyn hasn't truly had an experience. I've had a lot of experiences in the realm of the paranormal. And I truly believe there's something out there that we can't explain. I truly believe that there are, just like how we see or we can't see in different spectrums of light, there are things out there that are there, but why are they there? How are they there? Why isn't there more research on things like that and people's experiences? Because again, do I think there are research happening? Yes. With DARPA, the government, and everything else, will we ever know about it? Who knows? I don't know. But I believe just like, there are atoms floating around and they say when you're looking at something, nothing's a solid object. There are things that go on in this reality that happen and we can't figure out why. Now, is that paranormal? Is it ghost? Is it something from beyond the veil? Those questions, I do not know. But I know there is something going on, 100%. Any questions about that, you guys?
Man, I read this article.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's not a smut article.
Oh, no. I was just, you're about to go on your Larry David. It's okay.
No.
Now's the time to do it.
Man, y'all might have read this along somewhere.
Yeah.
But it said that there's now possibly scientific evidence that shows the decisions we make in the present actually alter the decisions that we've made in the past. Does that make sense?
About a reverse butterfly effect?
Like manifesting?
Yeah.
You can make changes to your past
exactly.
by manifesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how decisions that we're even making in the present moment will change decisions we made in the past, which would then manifest into the present.
In the future as
freaking amazing, man.
Forward.
I need to figure that out so I can win the lotto 10 years ago.
Me too. Yeah. I have attempted that and I have not had that happen yet. But yes, I've heard that, Ed. Yeah.
See, but I try to wrap my mind around this, and I think it is so cool, but I really haven't got a grasp on how that can actually be. It's almost like on one hand, I'm like, yeah, I can see that definitely could happen, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how.
Yeah.
That depends
it's one of those things, man, that, I just can't figure out how, but it shows that it's definitely possible. I think it's one of those things that's it's way above me.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to wrap my mind around it and understand it better. That's one of the things. Yeah. So anyhow, I don't even know why I brought that article up.
You want to change the future and the past at the same time.
Yeah. So actually I'll make a different decision and it'll go back, change the decision that I actually brought up this article and it won't even show up on the recording. There we go.
Wow. You just created a reverse butterfly effect.
Yeah, that's what I've got to thinking. I guess that would all kind of depend on how timelines and all that other stuff works. I don't know if they ever really had a definitive, whatever the actual definitive line is supposed to be, but I know there's a bunch of different time theories and branches and all kinds of mess.
Yeah, but dig this. I just watched something yesterday and it said that heaven and hell actually aren't far. They're like running parallel to us.
Yeah.
So they're not really far away. They're actually very close by.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what's said with different timelines also.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I can say as far as doing the show that I might be rethinking are aliens.
I thought you were going to say having me on again.
That's always possible.
We're stuck with you, Ed.
That's all. No, we're not really stuck with Ed. But we are actually.
Is that a thread?
Yeah. We'll see how me and Ed's book goes, and then we'll see if we survive that whole scenario. But no, aliens in the sense of. In this time of doing the show for a little bit over 2 years, I'm thinking there might be more governmental, how do I want to put it, interjection in what's happening with aliens as far as wanting us to believe that there's actually, an alien species that are doing things to to Americans, to people in different countries. And they're actually running these particular programs that are, whether it's abducting people, whether it's doing studies and all kind of different things. And again, there could be the potential to be these alien races that, or I don't. Again, I know a lot of people believe that there's multiple alien races on the planet, 100%. Some believe it like it's, like African American, European, like it's not even a question. It's like there's reptilians, it's 100%. I don't think, I'm starting to think that it's possible that there was either some aliens or some species that either came from back in the day, traveled here, whether it's the Roswell crash or whether it's the Brazil crash, certain instances that happened, and the government is using that as a ploy to manipulate, the public. I'm starting to believe that.
But you think that they're trying to make us believe in them, but then they're purposely trying to deny it?
No, well, yeah, because in the sense of, if you deny it and you're the one doing studies on, on Americans, and you're the one abducting people randomly. You're the one that's doing all these things, nefarious things to your citizens. And, but yet you're blaming something that you can't prove, or something that you like, it doesn't exist. We're not sure. There are all these crazy little things that are happening out here, but yet, there are millions of people getting snatched every year. And, they're not doing any type of real research into this. And I mean, come on, look at what's happening with ICE, and look at what's happening with, people from other countries and what they're doing. So imagine if there were actual aliens abducting people, crafts that are seen in the sky that they cannot, prove is real or not, or has technologies that we don't even have the grasp of, but yet they're willing to do whatever just to take somebody out of the country, but yet they're not putting really any money into this research. And I don't mean just talking about it in Congress. I mean physically, actively doing something about it. And, having drones up in the air studying everything that happens. There's no dedication to any of this research to really find out what's happening. It's more, you get more information from the layman person than the military. And the military is getting that from the layman, from the regular person who's catching or seeing whatever that's happening in the sky. When they have all the technology to put up whatever, they just basically stop DJI, which is the drone company that I use to fly, which is really next level when it comes to drone technology. And basically, it is a Chinese company who the government believes they're in bed with the actual government. They just stopped that company from allowing the most advanced drones that are here that we all have been using in the skies. And they just basically shut that company down to where they can't do any business or sell any drones in the United States. So, and that's stuff that people have been sending up to find out what's going on and, what they're seeing. And our drone technology that we have access to from America is pretty archaic, in comparison. So I'm starting to think there's something going on other than just these aliens that they're not letting us know about when it comes to this. Not saying that Roswell never happened, not saying that they didn't find down crafts and technology, because from the 1970s to now, let alone 1970 to even 1985, the technology bloom and how fast we've moved with technology has been catastrophic as far as how advanced we've gotten, within the last 50 years have been unbelievable. I mean, when you think about all you young people out there, when you don't even know what this is, a floppy drive, a 512K floppy drive or a 3.5-inch drive, how much just how that I can't even make a person understand how that wouldn't even fit one of our regular pictures. One of our HD pictures wouldn't even fit on a floppy drive or a 3.5-inch drive. So it's just crazy, the technology we had. Back in the 70s, you had servers the size of BMWs in rooms that had to be liquid cooled and air conditioning like crazy just to not overheat, that were the size of 100 gigabytes. or 1,000 gigabytes. And again, trust me, you guys don't understand. Go look it up, Chat GPT it, Google it, look at the servers back in the day on the technology that we used to have and how fast we've grown to these superconductors, supercomputers, and all kind of different things. So I do believe something happened. It's just, I do believe also that the government could potentially be, putting false flags, on purpose for control.
So like you're saying for how much effort they put into other things, the fact that they're not putting effort into it when that's a way bigger threat than somebody coming in here illegally, some alien force abducting our citizens, it's a little sus.
Yes. And you have the technology that you can't account for and don't know where it came from, don't know how they're doing all this, flying and pill-shaped, vehicles and all this other stuff, but yet you're not doing everything you can to find out what that is and who it is, whether it be it another country, but yet if it's another country like China, but yet you're stopping technology from coming into this country. So it just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, especially if it's a situation I don't want to say a regular abduction, but an abduction versus someone literally just being like spirited away. Like nobody don't know what in the world happened. There's no real signs. And that should be something that should raise alarms. You're going to be worried because there's just no evidence. They're just gone. They're spirited out. Like that should be terrifying.
And it's funny how that turned into sex trafficking, meaning now when people go missing, it's just all lumped into sex trafficking opposed to, you don't hear about abductions. I don't know when's the last time I heard about an abduction or a potential abduction in a while. I mean, it's been a long time. You hear about all kind of other nefarious things that involve that opposed to just a standard abduction. So that I find is interesting. You look puzzled, Ed. What are you thinking?
No, I'm letting it
marinate.
I'm thinking, well, what if they don't do research because they already know?
Well, wouldn't you create these advanced technologies to stop what's happening?
What if they know that they can't stop it?
Well, then therein lies goes into not telling the public, but there literally is nothing in the skies other than our old radar in certain. They were basically starting up nuclear sites and shutting them down. They would start it and shut it down religiously, multiple different locations. So, like, why don't you have anything in the air that automatically detects or that is looking for any of this type of technology? And this is what the military are saying. Witnesses from the military are saying that there is nothing in place to do any of these things. There's just these things are happening, and there's nothing to combat them. So, I mean, I can see if they have all this technology and they're doing all this stuff or whatever, but yet you got ICE raids to citizens who've been working in this country. I mean, come on.
Well, because, I mean, if you can distract people.
Well, there's a thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I guess I don't expect anything out of our government, man. I just don't. Yeah. I don't expect them to do a damn thing. And I don't expect them to be honest with the citizenry. And so, yeah, I guess me and you kind of differ is maybe you do expect them to do that. Not saying that they shouldn't.
I definitely do not expect them to do that. That's what I'm saying is I think they're utilizing the whole alien thing as a false flag and they're doing what they want to do. There has to be a reason for it. So imagine if aliens wasn't a thing and that was impossible, right? So then how do you explain all these abductions? How do you explain all these particular aerial scenarios, all these things that are going on? They need something to explain it away or say, oh, it's like magic. We can't put our finger on it. But yet, we're the most advanced nation in the world.
Yeah. Well, what are they saying? And I haven't really kept up with this, but what's the what is it? The Atlas thing.
Oh yeah.
That they're saying. I haven't really kept up with it because I figure if it is alien, I'll just wait till they come and you know.
What up,
they're
homies?
supposed to come by the end of this year.
Yeah.
See, I did hear that, but what man? What did it just pass behind? Did it pass behind the sun and then it came out like a different shape or something? Is that what they said?
It's still coming. It hasn't. I don't think it's arrived yet.
But it went behind something.
No, it's still coming, but I think the angle of it is behind the sun as it is going to enter. But it has, it did come from
But didn't they say it like changed shape or something, man? Or it's lighter now, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
See, I need to look. I need to keep up with that because that's. But like I said, it's almost like, well, we're all just going to die anyhow, so what's the point?
I want Mars attacks and nothing else. I expect nothing else from our alien invasion.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious, Mars attack. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Alien nation.
And Jack Nicholson's president.
Wow.
See, but don't you think, man, I don't know, it's like the alien thing is so blasé now and it shouldn't be. It's like people just forgot.
No, what do you mean by that?
I think, like, you don't hear about it too much, or it's so easily
because they were distracted by other things. Yeah. That's why they pulled it in front of it so that we don't look for it.
Right? Yeah, but Congress is still talking about it. They just had a session, I think, about a month ago on it. But it's like these whistleblowers that work for the government, or again, just regular citizens talking about all these, pictures or movies or certain things that happen. But the government, the military, DARPA, the $1 billion money that's being funneled into the military, what are they doing? That's what I care about. I don't care about what the Congress is doing. They're going to, come on. Congress is not going to do nothing.
Can't even get us health insurance.
Exactly.
So they're not going to be able to find the aliens.
Yeah, for the most part. But so to me, that's what's changed. A little bit. I'm thinking like there's something going on with the government. I'm believing that it's possible that the government has been manipulating us in a way to where they may know what's going on, but it's not to the extent, and they're utilizing it, and they're doing, they're manipulating, the public with it. Because I mean, when have they not did studies on people that we had no clue was happening until we did?
Oh yeah, they are amazing at weaponizing information whenever they want to do it. They'll weaponize anything they want to.
Yeah. So that to me has changed.
Well, see, then I want to change my answer from.
No, you can't go backwards. No. Manifest that 5 minutes and see if that
trying
works,
to redo the whole episode now.
I think I was able to I listening to Bobby, the word I was looking for, the phrase is, I'm not, it's like I'm not more skeptical. I think I've come to the point where I just don't give a shit as much. Like, we're like, this is going on, but I have no expectations of anyone doing anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess that's where I am.
They're doing exactly what we're doing right now. They're talking about it. That's it. That's it. That's it. If the government or Congress or any of them, if I go out and fly my drone right now to look for aliens, I'll be doing more than the government.
See, I don't know, though. I feel like the government and Congress, as we know it, yes. But I think there's things above their clearance levels, above their clearance levels, above their clearance levels that they don't even know what's going on.
It's an alien.
Those are the ones that are back there doing stuff that we should be worried about.
I would believe that too, Marlee. But I would have to say everything they're using is either stealth or undetectable by us, or it is those vehicles that are up there that we think are aliens. And that's my whole point, because it's the government opposed to actual aliens. So
I know, but it's not like our forefront government. They're all kind of morons, no offense.
I'd rather it be aliens.
Congressional and Senate.
They could be aliens, though. They could be
I'd rather it be
people.
Aliens, man.
I mean, that'd be more exciting.
Yeah.
If they were lizard people or if they were aliens?
Well, but yeah, it'd be exciting. But if like
vampires,
Amy does her shows and like disproves all the things, then it's
the only way we could do that, we have to get you into Congress. We have
to get you into Congress is crazy.
We have to get you elected.
Not Congress.
Or at least you can play as a senator and walk in. I think you could pull it off, Ed.
You know what?
He's the one that's closest, unfortunately. So it's his turn.
Oh, dude, I was
Go play senator.
I was just outside of D.C. last week, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I did a beer run.
Oh, wow.
It was. I did a 3.5 hour beer run.
Oh, nice.
To go pick up some beer that was down in Virginia.
What beer was this?
Why would you go for 3 hours to do that?
Because he works at a brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, but it wasn't well, you know, it was a Rogue Brewing beer. Am I allowed to say that on air?
Yes. No, you're fine. Yes.
Yeah, Rogue Brewing does a hazelnut
Nobody sponsors
brown.
us, so
maybe they will after this, though.
Yeah, they do a hazelnut brown. It used to be called hazelnut brown nectar. It's Rogue Brewing out of Newport, Oregon.
Yeah,
and I can't get it. Well, I found out that Total Wine, which is a big beer wine store. I mean, you guys got we got them there in Sacramento. For goodness sake,
Total Wine. Yes,
why I'm explaining to you guys. I don't. Yeah. So anyhow,
I don't drink, so explain it to me.
They have them down in Virginia, and I called up, and they had the hazelnut brown nectar, although it's called hazelnut brown ale now, from Rogue. So me and a friend drove down, did a beer run down there. But yeah, we was right outside of D.C. And if there was more time, I would have popped in. But I think we're going to go down there.
Upton to play senator?
Yeah.
Get that suit ready, bud.
Y'all might not ever see me again.
Actually, that's...
we'll see you all over the place.
He'll be cloned.
We'll see you everywhere if you did that.
Well, we should have like a code word or something. So in case, this way it's me.
Cause Larry David.
The code word is going to be sweater. That's the code word.
Damn.
That is hilarious. I love that sweater, Ed. But yeah, so Kyler, going back to you.
I'm certain.
For 2026, what are some of the things you're looking forward to or want to try to accomplish on the show or just find out, do some actual research or, something you want to cover in particular?
I mean, other than getting millions of dollars, I'm just kind of thinking about that.
We all want that.
I would definitely love that.
I'm there for you.
But yeah, I guess 2026, I don't know, I guess in the overall, just want to, I'll probably keep on doing what I'm doing to maybe perfect the craft, if anything. Try to get better at that. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else
now
I would need to.
You are going ghost hunting.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm gonna watch y'all ghost hunt. I'm definitely that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh, you're just gonna watch?
No, you're
not gonna go.
No, I'm going to watch you.
Okay, as long as you're there.
Tyler likes to watch.
Yeah. That's my job.
It's not the smut hour, Ed. Okay, That's for afterwards.
Thanks, Ed.
But yeah, no, I think overall, I probably would like to maybe do a couple of things. I ain't gonna lie, there was a couple of things I wouldn't mind getting into a bit more in the upcoming year,
just to push yourself.
If anything, even if you just like travel and go out to a few places, something like that.
Yeah, because a lot of the things that happened to you too, they were in your youth, opposed to now. I don't think you've had anything, currently that has happened to you.
Right? I mean, not anything like that. Like I wouldn't say anything as big as that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been things that, I mean, again, as we talked about earlier, with some of the things that something happens and the rational, skeptical part of me is going to say one thing while the other side is going to say another.
Oh, so there has been things going on, and you just trying to reason with yourself.
Yeah, it was a couple things kind of went down. I was like, oh yeah, no, that couldn't have been it.
Okay, we might have to put that in the show along with Ed's Bible.
Oh man,
I mean there might be something. Yeah, I mean because it was like little things that happened like once or twice, but it was more like I said, it could have been a dream, it could have been something else. Little bits of again like you'd be in my sleep. Somehow I'll be laying down anyways when something might happen.
Okay.
Once or twice, I think I was like kind of just sitting at the house by myself, and something might have happened. But again, like people playing outside and everything else.
What did Ed tell you?
Sound very vague. I don't understand.
Yeah, he's not.
We're gonna have an episode on this.
Yeah, because he's not really drilling down. But again, that's good. He's not giving it all up right now.
I don't want to say everything.
Okay, nice. I like that.
Before we get into anything.
But
I gotta let things compile a little bit, and then so that way I'm not just like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and I'm like give everything away right there.
I thought Ed was gonna scream out, "Don't leave your body, Kyler.
No,
don't leave your body."
I was going to say something else because I just remembered what happened the other night.
Oh, don't say it. Just remember it.
Oh,
can you do me a favor and keep a journal? Can you keep like a
I should.
Ed journal?
Man, I'm telling you, this was as the night went on. Yeah.
It was one of those experiences.
It's not that your cardboard broke, right?
No, man.
Okay.
No, obviously there's no proof, but sometimes you just get this feeling like this shit is bad news.
Yeah, but you've been creating a museum of artifacts. So
you went to an estate sale at a funeral home, okay?
Yeah, but dig this. This didn't happen here, man. This happened at work.
Oh.
And
you said the brewery was haunted though, right?
It's supposedly, but this had nothing to do with a haunting, man.
Oh.
We had somebody come in and is it the
about the black eyed children?
What is happening?
What did you say? No, it's the is succubus the female?
Oh. Yes,
the female angel that
Female
angel.
Did
you say angel?
We say a
demon. Sorry.
Oh, succubus.
Succubus thing.
Succubus? Yeah. Oh, you had
man.
One
I'm
of those
telling you,
in.
dude. She was
she was looking for someone that night, and you didn't take the Pepsi challenge.
Oh no way,
Ooh,
man!
That is interesting, Ed.
No,
that's a good one.
And as the night went on, it became more and more like. And I told my coworker this too. I said, "Dude, right there, that's some bad news right there."
Wow.
Still confused. You guys.
There was a lady that was there, and he was picking up something from her that she could have been, I won't say demonic, but she could have been a succubus in the living, meaning she was looking for a victim.
You want me to tell you this thing real quick, man?
Yes.
It could have just been a ratchet hoe, too.
Yeah.
No.
This is a Thanksgiving episode.
No, I can tell the difference.
We might revisit this, people, if you guys listen to this episode.
We'll add it to the one show, man, that we do. But yeah, it was pretty... Yeah, it was pretty out there.
Go ahead.
So what happened to her?
You want me to tell it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to hear this.
Okay, well, dig this.
Of course you will. We'll record
you will.
You'll hear
Somebody doesn't listen to our bonus episode.
No, I mean, it's not till later will I be able to hear it. I want to hear it now.
Yeah. Well, Amy's above us because she's on like the real show. We're just like after.
No. I am not.
Get this. I'm working like I normally do. And this gal comes in I didn't even see her walk in.
Mm-hmm.
So she teleported.
Maybe, I don't know. But she sat at the bar with some other guy. And when we went to, see what they wanted, she was quick to say, she says, "I'm not with him." But they're sitting together.
She might have wanted you to know.
But they walked in together, you said?
No, he didn't see her walk.
I didn't see them come in.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But they were sitting at the end of the bar. And she goes, "Well, I'm not with him." But she sat at the bar next to him, like really quiet. And, people give off vibes and auras and that, like, and sometimes that vibe and aura is like really sensual. You can just feel it.
Always has to go to the after dark.
Damn.
Well, I'm sorry.
The wolf woman.
Maybe I just attract these things.
You must.
But they're sitting at the bar, and she wound up sitting there for, my gosh, it had to be like 45 minutes with
him.
And anyhow,
were they talking? Were they talking?
They only talked like once. I mean, she sat there very... like, I don't want to say stoically, but very sensually.
Maybe she was being trafficked and you didn't get the memo.
Yeah, you didn't get
No, and I would know that because I'll get to that part.
Okay.
later on. And so she's saying, and then finally, she ordered a flight of beers, 4 small pours so she could taste more than one. And she finished it, and she goes, I didn't like this certain one. And I said, well, that's my least favorite as well. And she goes, well, why didn't you tell me, Ed? She called me by name.
Oh.
Do you wear a name badge?
No. Hell no, I would never wear a name badge.
I don't know. I'm setting the scene, okay?
But somebody could have called you Ed, like one of your coworkers,
Well, still,
right?
but it's the way she said it.
And he said, this is her first time.
Ed?
This is the first time
I've never seen her before.
Why didn't you tell
never
me?
seen her before.
Are you on their website though? Like,
No.
do they have about us? Oh, okay.
No. And she sits there, and she plays with her hair. She does the whole neck thing. And it was the way and like, so you got to remember, I
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute.
What?
I guarantee and I promise that none of our hosts on Strange Darkness Radio are creepy. Ed is the nicest person in the world.
I'm not creepy, man.
That sounded really creepy.
What? No, man. I'm just telling you her.
Yeah, I don't think it sounded creepy.
Yeah, it was just the way she was. And again, you got to remember. I mean,
and what I mean by that is you were noticing things. Most people, I probably wouldn't have looked twice. I'd have kept on moving. But some people do notice. No, I wouldn't. Come on.
Liar.
Yes. No, I would.
But you got to remember, everything was based on just this feeling, this emotion that I got. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
This is not like, it was like, this is not good mojo, man. It was like,
I don't know. You guys had a connection. And I think you were playing into that by, I would say, observing her.
But then why would I sit there and say, listen, man, dig this. I wouldn't sit there and say, stay away from her.
No. Yeah. I don't mean,
because then she got up and went over to a table and sat by herself for like 45 minutes.
I do gotta ask, like, no, and like a for real question, not even just and just a joke. Did this feel anything similar to your dog woman or the wolf woman who you like? And I mean, like for real. Well, I remember you talked about the whole thing, like with the dog, and you were like walking, and the woman walked by, and
shit.
It didn't feel nothing similar to that.
Well, I don't know what you mean by similar. I mean, other than just no, because of that, I didn't feel like threatened or anying.
Oh, you felt threatened?
I was perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Threatened in a sense, like,
man,
if if given the opportunity, like that whole temptation thing, man.
Oh, that kind of thing.
And if you're drawn in by temptation, man, and that she would just, man.
But you felt like yourself getting drawn into her?
Well, I've kind of, yeah. But then, I was like, oh no, this wouldn't be good. This would not be good.
You should have took the Pepsi challenge.
No, man.
I mean, I'm going to get canceled for this, but it's probably like how every woman feels when gross men are approaching them.
That's
so welcome to the club.
Yeah. So, and that's what I was saying before Amy said I would have looked at her. But I would have just kept it moving and did whatever. I wouldn't have observed. But you're picking up some type of connection from her that made you like focus in.
It's almost like time slowed down just a tad. Like everything was kind of in slower motion. Like every movement was more pronounced.
How many beers had you had?
I don't drink on the job, man. No. None.
I already gave you guys the disclaimer, so I don't want to hear anything.
You just got done telling me how you don't, make guests feel like they're...
Listen, if we don't make you feel uncomfortable, this is not...
First of all, you're not a guest. That's one.
The bonus episodes.
That's one. Two, this is what happens on Thanksgiving.
We have to pick on you.
Yeah.
No, Amy knows what I'm saying. Right?
Amy chilling right
Amy could be a succubus.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, I mean... Well, it's very strange. Hopefully, you should go back and get like video of her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't you?
What this woman looks like, and kind of her mesmerizing.
If you pull up video and she's invisible, then I'll believe you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
Damn it, Marlee. That's what I told because my coworker and the other said we should pull up video. I said, she probably won't show up on that video.
Well, she was a vampire, is what you're saying.
But then they said, well, our video, and I shouldn't, our video don't actually record. It just...
it records. It records for safety purposes.
In the moment, it records.
Well,
he didn't name his establishment. Never mind.
But take a picture next if she comes in again.
I don't expect she's going to come back.
You need to get like a little like. Yeah.
No.
Be like.
No.
If she didn't get the food,
what you need to do. Hi, my name is Ed. What's yours?
No,
dude, I'm telling you, maybe I'm not explaining it well.
Yes, then you slip her the number. Marlee, this is what you could face. You could face this in 2026. We're going to be doing some crazy ass things.
The hotline number. Give her the hotline number to call in.
That would have been awesome.
This is shit that is, for me because to me it's a spiritual thing. Like there was something.
Oh, like temptation and like
Well, the temptation, but the being drawn in.
Yeah.
But usually, I don't get this feeling of, oh man, if I did this, then, normally it's just normal.
Would be sucked out.
I bet if she looked in a mirror, she'd look like Ursula, but like on the outside, she was pretty.
Wow,
man. But isn't that what it is?
Was she pretty?
Oh man, yeah.
Damn.
She was.
Again,
well, otherwise it wouldn't be as...
Again, the host, the host on this show.
Was it because she's just like...
Was she too pretty?
Exceptionally beautiful and maybe just more so than the other women?
No, I wouldn't say that.
She had an energy. She had an energy about her.
Yeah, it was. It was this energy. I wouldn't say she was like this overwhelming...
Just probably
oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful woman I saw. Or probably not even in the top 10.
See, but you should have said, are you from
Not
Salem?
that I'm ranking women type thing. Please don't get me wrong, but we all know.
You can't
He's a boomer. It's okay.
And you can't find him on social media anyways. So,
it was this whole energy thing, man. And I'm telling you, there was this heaviness.
Yeah.
You should have asked him. You should have said, are you from Salem?
See, but that's the thing. My witch's broom got stolen, man.
Did I burn you at the stake in 1692?
My witch's broom crystal got taken the other night.
Why?
Oh,
How?
Maybe it's connected.
Ooh.
See, that's what I'm saying, Amy. There's so much shit going on right now. I'm telling you. I am telling y'all, man. If the show's not long enough for me to go into everything that's going on right now.
You're right. No. We will.
I'm literally just trying to get my kids to the orthodontist on time, and poor Ed over here.
But see, that's the thing. Yeah, it was good because I brought it back from Salem. Because it was, and because the witch's broom. What is it? Black kyanite.
Mm-hmm.
It wards off like bad vibes.
Oh, so she went to take her broom
keeps you grounded, and it got taken, man, a few nights before she got there. I just had it sitting where. What's that?
She was scoping you out.
Was it at your house or was it at your job?
No, I take it to work with me. I take it with me. And I said, because I don't know, I just started taking it to work and setting it on the bar in front of me to ward off bad vibes, man.
And it disappeared.
It just disappeared. And nobody at work would have taken it because they knew it was, Yeah. So that is, no.
I do gotta say, people steal anything these days. Like,
no, well, whether it was stolen or it just disappeared, obviously I can't say. But it's gone. It was gone.
Yeah.
And this person shows up, and like I said, she wasn't like astoundingly beautiful. She was very interesting, but I think a lot of that had to do with the energy that she brought in. And like I said, as the night went on, it became like heavier and heavier. And I remember telling my coworker, I said, man, that's bad news right there. And I'm telling you.
But nobody else felt that though from her?
No, because first of all, she was, like I said, she kind of was she was off by herself.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Listen, we all know a lot of people don't even pay attention to things like this. They don't pay attention to energies or paranormal auras or vibes, anything like that. I do. I'm like really sensitive to them.
Yeah.
And And this was just, like I said, as the night went along,
what did the other guy do? Did he leave? Did he stay?
Oh, he told me I should get her number.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, they might have been doing some kind of
the one she was sitting with.
But he was no, not
that's
him.
That's what
I'm talking about.
I thought you were talking about my coworker. He was joking around when I told him.
No. The other guy. What did he do?
He wound up just leaving. He wound up sitting there for a bit, and then he left. And she stayed.
So she could
by herself, man.
Wherever you were, you probably didn't see it. She was at a table. He probably sat at the table.
No, he stayed at the bar.
No. I'm talking about
first sat
when
down.
You saw them at one time together. When you turned around.
The bar right in front of me.
Oh,
he never moved. He didn't.
Did he pay for her flight or no?
No, she refused to allow him to.
Mm-hmm.
See, which brings up an interesting point, or at least a question, if she was like a succubus, are they allowed?
I like how he said that.
Are they allowed?
He still sounds mesmerized.
Yeah, he does.
Because as I think about it, it is. It's man, there was this it was a heaviness, but man, there was this energy, man. If you know what I mean,
some sparks. And I just think it was somebody that you're in a single type situation. I think it was someone who was interested in you, and you missed the boat on it. But
or a vampire. Could have been a vampire. Also.
Could have been a vampire.
It would have been.
No, man. No.
Was it daytime or nighttime?
Oh, it was nighttime.
It was a vampire, probably.
And the lights were out.
Did you get a name?
Yeah, I can't say her name on the air.
First initial.
J.
Janice.
No. But that's so Jay, if you're out there and you hear this episode, please contact us at 916-741-3032, or you can email us at strangedarknessradio@gmail.com. Attention,
listen, don't get me wrong,
DonGilli.
man. Don't get me wrong. There was definitely this attraction.
That's what I'm saying. You just
But
what if she comes in again? What are you going to do? Because it kind of sounds like you're
better try out that cardboard frame
a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I would have to wait. But yeah, her whole demeanor was very, I don't want to say dark, but very.
See, this is that whole thing
heavy.
We talked about, being able to debunk something or when something happens. I'm going to say it was 90% chance that she was just hitting on you, opposed to the 10% chance that she's actually a succubus or demonic or a demon or whatever. Now, and actually, like Marlee was kind of alluding to, there's a 20% chance that she was a lady of the night.
No, she wasn't that.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is she probably was just an interesting person who was interested in you, and
well, she was very interesting. But yeah, I was, normally, I mean, I wouldn't, man,
Well, what's interesting is that this is the third, this is the third time you had visions of gorgeous women, and they just, and your interaction, you just never get to interact.
Oh, you see, but no, the other two were really personal and very out of place.
Yeah.
That's the big difference. They were out of place, and had no business being where they were, dressed how they were. Oh no, that was completely different.
I mean, Gothic people, they walk around dressed anywhere. They do whatever they're gonna do when they dress up. I've seen a whole lot of them. They'll go to the supermarket.
Marlee's done a goth or two.
Yeah, so they'll do that just regardless. Then a woman walking her dog. But, that's kind of popped up.
Listen, I know the difference, man.
No, I'm not saying you don't know the difference. What I'm saying was this is the third interaction you've had with a gorgeous something. And the things, they say things that happen.
And you hate me for that, Kyler?
Nah, I didn't say I hate
you didn't seal the deal? You're upset that
no, I didn't say I was upset. I was just saying that this is the third time. Things happen in threes. The third time you've come across,
man.
Yeah,
But no, the other two, like I said, I didn't feel
you thought I was annoyed.
No, the other two, I didn't feel any dark energy from. I felt no dark energy.
Well, they weren't around long enough to.
No.
This dating with Ed now instead of
that's
the
what I'm
Thanksgiving
saying.
episode? I'm so confused. What are we
Strange
talking
Well,
about?
we're gonna say it was a paranormal succubus.
Here's our paranormal dating app. Ed is our poster child.
Can some normal women contact Ed, please?
No, he doesn't like normal. First of all,
Then he'll know if he was a succubus or not.
yeah,
it is Thanksgiving, so I mean,
it is Thanksgiving.
This episode was going to be like that.
He's like Uncle Mitch. You know, Uncle Mitch has a story. He's getting drunk, and I'm surprised he doesn't have a Guinness in his hand. So.
Yeah, we walk
I don't drink at home by myself anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
You know,
that's really good.
Yeah, not that I was a drunk. I mean, for goodness sakes, I don't want anybody to think
no
that.
one said
I
that.
I would have one or two Guinnesses.
I'm drinking right now. Toast.
But no, I don't drink it by myself anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Too depressing.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
You know,
it's always good. Someone told me I should be drinking wine. If I don't drink, I should at least have a wine or a glass or
red
two.
wine.
Yeah, that's a
good idea.
The resveratrol is good for you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't like drinking all that, but it's like I was, a couple friends of mine. We were talking, and I was like, well, I don't like. There's two things I don't like to do by myself.
Oh, here we go. I don't know. Do we want to hear this? Do we want to hear this?
Okay, three.
I need to think about this first. This is not after dark. It's already been after dark. It's been close.
I hate eating by myself.
Okay.
And I hate going to the movies by myself.
Nice. I'm not a fan of that
despise those
either.
two things. Yes.
I
just went to the movies by myself.
Yeah, I don't do movies.
I can't do it.
I started
really.
doing that. Yeah, I started.
You're
I just started
sitting
doing
there,
it myself.
because you're not conversating.
No, I have to talk to
usually.
somebody. I cannot.
In the movie? Oh, you're one of those, Bobby?
Yes, I am.
Where you talk the whole time?
It's a chatty Cathy.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm not. I know, and I, hate talking at the movie, but there's something about the presence of somebody sitting next to me.
That's what it is. I don't talk. It's just the presence of someone sitting next to me.
Or the whole thing leading up to, where you get, whether you go to dinner before, go to the movie to get, the whole experience.
Ed, you're talking about dating, literally what Marlee was talking about. You're just talking about dating.
No, because it goes... Damn it, Bobby. No, it's more than that, because again, it goes back to who we are as people. Like, some of us just don't like that,
Yeah.
And which you can explore why, whether it's trauma or just fears, something like that.
Yes.
I just hate it. Those are two things that I hate. I don't like eating because, for me, the whole, again, I'm an experienced guy, so I have to have the whole experience, And so to sit there and have dinner by myself, there's nobody to like speak with, nobody to share the wine with, and I'm just not that. I need to have somebody to converse with.
You obviously haven't had small children around in a long time then.
No.
No. Yeah, send your kids over and that'll solve
I'll
that.
give you my daughter who doesn't stop talking, and then you can let me know if you want to eat alone.
That man will have full course meals by himself.
No.
That is hilarious. Okay, so Ed, let me ask you this. Let's move this forward. And since you
if we must, please.
Okay. Well, no, but I'm going to start it with you, but please be brief. Going into no, brief in a good way, brief, but going into 2026, I'm going to create, I told you, we talked about this, an Ed segment. So I'm hoping that you kind of have crystallized it, or at least, have an idea of what, Ed's thoughts, Ed's, moments, something like that, to where you can sit and have this conversation with the listeners.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few ideas. I haven't nailed anything down yet, but I don't know. I'm more of a just wing it guy. So whatever pops
still
in
has
my
to
mind.
Have a title though. You can wing it, but
I am working on the title, man. I'm just trying to, nothing just stuck with me yet.
Okay.
And I'm trying not to force it,
Yeah.
Should do winging it with Ed DonGilli.
Yeah, winging it.
Not winging it. Let's put it in some paranormal package or some type of, But
I don't know, man.
okay,
we'll see. Maybe Ian's
more
gonna
to come
up
on
with
that,
something.
listeners. Yes.
What's it about? What's it going to be about?
The things
His
just
battles.
whatever is what?
Battles with yourself, battles with spirituality, battles with life, be it AI.
Yeah, whether that would, I'm always in battles with myself. But something like that, or like I'm really, like I'm discovering like new philosophers that I haven't heard. They're not new, but I haven't really listened to them, and they talk about things that are, very spiritual, which for me is the connecting thing for everything, and the prism kind of that I look through for the most part.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Spirits and spirits. Like beers and pints with the beyond. You could do a pint.
That's pretty good, Marlee.
Thanks. I know. I'm pretty awesome.
But yeah, so I haven't, I've thought about it, but there's other things, that I thinking about, like what I would want to do, like, is it my turn to answer the question?
Yeah, you've been answering just now. Yeah, you've been running around that question.
This has been
okay. Yeah, for 2026. No, I mean, I want to explore more of the spiritual things, like why things happen to us, why we are who we are, how we got to this point, and how it kind of connects. So whether it be auras and vibes, or the Holy Spirit type thing, which to me is the most powerful spirit there is. But why do certain things happen? Exploring those spiritual questions, and like for me, it's listening to, the Bible, but also, like I said, other philosophers that I've been listening to and getting their points of view. And, sometimes shit just clicks and you're like, damn, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But then, of course, researching it out and where it leads to. So things like that, so I'm looking forward to, I'm doing shows like that. And, we had discussed doing a show on, what I'm personally going through with my situation.
Yeah.
Spiritually, the torn up Bible, and I'm not getting a new Bible. I'm keeping that one, man.
Okay, that's good.
I'm keeping that one. So things like that, because that's important to me for my own self knowledge, but also hopefully other people. I don't want to say hopefully other people are going through the same shit, but hopefully it answers some of their questions. We talked about doing the Holy Relic show, because the world's largest collection of holy relics is right here in Pittsburgh, outside of the Vatican.
Yeah.
So next to the Vatican, and it's just this little section of Pittsburgh, Catholic church there, that has all these holy relics. So for me, 2026, I'd like to delve more into the spiritual stuff.
Okay.
Whether it be angels, demons, anything along that lines, and how it relates to me personally, the experiences that I have, and hopefully along the way, it'll enlighten, other people as well. So for 2026, that's what I'm and hopefully, getting to just do more shows. I mean, I dig doing the shows with y'all, so. And maybe I'll try and shorten my.
Nah, don't do that. This is what makes you you. You don't need to.
This has already been like 20 minutes.
This is what makes you you.
One question.
You don't got to shorten none of it. It makes it easier to play off of you. Those little things.
Yeah, but there. Oh man, damn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we talked about doing that a show on. What?
Thought you were going to literally say shit, but anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. No, because I don't want to say it fascinates me because it's morbid, but man, I can't comprehend on the suicide thing that we were talking about doing, why people decide, why something just clicks at any given moment and they decide that that's time.
I must have missed that conversation.
I missed that one too.
He's talking about a personal conversation.
Yeah, that we were having. So,
my bad.
Yeah. No, it's all good, man. I sent out the thing to did I send it out to all of us or did I just send it to you?
I'm not sure. I'm the uncle father. I got like a lot that goes on. So
he said the uncle father.
Yeah, I got kids since I was like 10 years old.
So. But that kind of stuff, for lack of a better term right now, fascinates me.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, that goes back because to me, that's, whether it be demonic, but it's definitely something spiritual or paranormal.
Got it.
What causes the human mind to just be having a normal day and then all of a sudden, bam, it's time to check out, man.
Yes, we will definitely cover that. And
so yeah, stuff like that I'm looking forward to doing with all of y'all.
Okay. What about you, Kyler?
Oh, you want me to
started
go?
With him.
I was going to say, you want me to go again? Or?
Did start? What was
he skipped me and Marlee.
Okay,
yeah,
Marlee.
You just went. No, Ed just started on his story.
I don't remember anything opposed to. I remember
Ed's dialogue. I was asked.
I was going to say, that is fair.
I didn't want to go first. I didn't want to go at the beginning.
We did tell him to go ahead.
See, I had a sequence. Reason why I had a sequence for a reason. Sorry, Amy, go ahead.
No, it's Marlee's turn.
I got to see what's really in that cup.
Whichever one, please go. Only because it's already, derailed.
Okay, mine's really quick. So I will say that what I am looking forward to the upcoming year is I've known Bobby for 2 years, and for 2 years he's been talking about us going ghost hunting and going on field trips. So I would like to see that happen for 2026.
We did. We went to Old Sac and we went to Auburn. But what really?
I don't. Okay, I guess we did do one, and then we went to the cemetery. But I want to do. I don't know, like a serious one. I feel like we didn't really do like serious
like
one.
Not a ghost hunt or a ghost walk, like our own.
Like
yes, exactly.
An investigation.
Can I add something?
I
promise it'll be like, it'll be 15 seconds. I promise. I was going to say this and I forgot.
That's okay.
No, I'm looking forward to every one of you coming out here for a visit and we can go to Gettysburg.
Everyone. Are we going to come independently?
Not the listeners, man. Not the listeners. I mean,
not sleeping on the cardboard bed though.
Yes, you are.
I'm telling you, it is so amazing.
We're all going to sleep on that.
Yeah.
Marlee.
Oh, you all have to take a. Well,
he says
a Murphy bed.
He says
it's a Japanese Shikibuton bed.
He says it can hold up to 10,000.
It holds up to 36 people and 6,000 pounds, and you can perform any sexual act on
Nobody.
it. And
we just went after dark.
Nobody.
36 people.
No, I'm just it's amazing, man. Because I got the cardboard frame from this company in Australia, and so it only sits, like 14 inches off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Ed, okay, that was over 15 seconds.
Oh, but anyhow, man,
people have already heard that.
No, man. So, you need to come out next summer. We'll go to Gettysburg. You don't have to pay for a place to stay. You can stay with me, man.
Yes, we will.
We'll be at 4 seasons. Yeah. Thank you, Ed. But
man, you can call my place what you want. Yeah. 4 seasons, 5 seasons.
That was kind of
but it'll be a blast.
Not with the clown picture.
Yeah, that was kind of a wild pitch.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you've been harboring some things, man. Yeah. You've been accumulating some. We might just do a ghost hunt at your house.
And then go back to the hotel.
You got the place I work at. We'll go to Gettysburg. We got a plethora of things, man. We can even go down to Kecksburg to do the whole Kecksburg UFO thing. That's only 30 minutes from me.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I think we should all go do that.
Amy.
Yeah, man. Okay. It'll be a blast. It'll be a blast.
I told Bobby before I'm down for that.
We're going to come up missing. I feel it.
We're going to
come up missing. Mm-hmm. Okay, Marlee, go ahead. Marlee. Or one of you ladies.
She just went.
She just went, bro.
Okay.
He's not listening to anything that anyone else says.
I'm listening to Ed. Exactly, because Ed.
I'm so sorry. That's not true, Amy. That's not true. Well, I know it's the first time I met you, but no, it's not true.
Now Amy knows what I go through every bonus episode.
Oh man, no.
I'm not gonna lie. I really need to know what's actually in that cup now.
Exactly.
Is it actually?
Yes.
This man probably really do got vodka in there.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He said he did. He had Ed go 3 times in a row, and then he forgot.
No, I'm trying to get Ed not to go.
And I just wanted to add that because Amy reminded me of it, and I was going to mention the whole toy because that was like one of the major things
Ed,
I'm looking
hang on for
forward
a
to,
second.
man.
No, let Marlee go, and then Ed, you can close us out.
Oh, you don't want that.
He already went.
No, Marlee, I know.
No,
Come on,
you're
Marlee.
gonna
have a fourth term?
No. I said
no,
close us
no.
out different. Come on.
No.
So field trips, but Ed's not allowed to speak. Definitely more field trips. I don't know, just more topics that I don't know a lot about to do research. I love doing that kind of stuff. And my son does want to get on an episode and talk about
there's a special
something that he thinks is a little paranormal, which is kind of, but maybe
Marlee's going to have her
extrapolated.
own little special segment that her son's going to be on, and it's going to be amazing. So in 2026, you won't be able to see it, but you'll be able to hear him. So it's going to be cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So fun stuff like that, you know.
Awesome.
What about you, Bob? What are you looking forward to in 2026?
I love the silence. I just want to have it silent for a second, actually. Sorry, listeners. But for me, definitely getting out and doing actual investigations that Amy keeps saying that I'm not going to do or that I haven't done yet. Only because those are the questions that I have left to really find out is there anything out there that we can actually try to put our finger on or at least get some type of evidence on? Because if you watch a lot of different shows, I guess every place is, haunted and there's all kind of ghosts jumping out and all kind of different things happening. And I don't know if it's if it's like that, you know what I mean? To where you go to a location, you're automatically going to see something. From what I know, you can go to a location 100 times and may not see nothing at all. But all these other shows make it seem like there's something happening every time and they catch something every time. One thing I will tell you listeners and viewers, you will not get anything faked. Whatever we find, whatever happens is what it happens. Whether or not it's explainable or we can drill down on why it's happening, that's one thing. But we're never going to fake anything or say something is not what it is. So yes. What happened?
I'm raising my hand.
Okay.
Oh man, how did you do that?
You switched.
Not telling you.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Okay. So I meant to send you guys this, and when I mean you guys, I meant Amy and Bobby. Remember when we went on in Old Sac, the schoolhouse? They demoed it.
Oh.
What?
I walked by it. I was downtown for dinner and a thing, and I walked by, and there's like like the metal fence around it. They demoed it down to the ground. That big tree's still there, but the building's gone.
But wasn't
that was supposed to be like a heavy ghost activity?
Historical building?
Yeah, I think
was
so.
That historical?
Oh,
wow.
I didn't know that.
And it's funny because I went and ate on the Delta King, and we walked by that remember where the lights are flashing? That they're at the old theater, and they're like, oh, these aren't on a timer, they just happen. And I was like, the person I was with, I was like, look, watch, like they'll move and it's not on a timer, and they were doing it.
Oh.
Got to spill some of my ghost knowledge out, you know.
You should have spent the night there on the Delta King and see if you had an experience. That would have been cool.
Well, that wasn't like really in the cards, but I went and had dinner. It was good.
We might have to do that. They still do have where you could stay on the boat. Right?
I think so, yeah.
Might have to do that. One of the easy ones.
I think they have like murder mystery dinners there or something. That would be kind of fun.
I think we should go to the Queen Mary. Can we go to Southern California?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah. Put that on the list.
Do they let you do on the Queen Mary? Wasn't it closed for like a couple years?
Yeah.
During COVID?
No, even before they were like that, they were going to
doing it or something.
They were going to totally. I don't know how they, scrap it or whatever, and they weren't going to restore it because they're still working on it, I guess, to a degree.
Oh,
and but now they are. So,
well, somebody I know, somebody she knows got married on it, and then they had she was like, "Oh, it's totally haunted." I brought my EVP thing and my K2, and she's like, "I got stuff." So she was doing that at a wedding. So
yeah,
that last year. So
oh, nice.
We should go.
Yeah, we definitely will. And I'm serious. Now,
It's got to be on my kid-free weekend.
Amy's like, yeah, we'll see. Yes, there will be the kid-free weekends, and it'll just be, again, a lot going on, and I truly want to see what's going on out there. And the only thing I'm not sure about, and I'm letting you listeners know, just in case you try to send me some emails or DMs, I'm not sure about the homes going into your haunted home. So
an abandoned home, yes, but I don't want to go to anybody else's house.
Yeah,
no offense.
Yeah, so that's the only thing, the only caveat that I would say.
Why don't you want to go into somebody else's home?
Because they live there.
Yeah, and you could become the victim.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of sex trafficking?
Yeah, for goodness sakes.
He's trying to be sex trafficked.
Damn.
He's just asking for it.
No.
Oh, right.
No, you're curious why you wouldn't want to go into somebody's home if they
a bunch of other variables.
They have activity in that.
Well, yeah, and also something truly demonic could be going on and could follow you home, and you don't know what energy or what truly is going on there. And
that's anywhere, though.
Yeah, but couldn't that happen in an abandoned place?
I will take my chances in an abandoned place opposed to some place. I'm not going to say the location. But going into,
no, because they were auctioning off the Conjuring house up in Connecticut on Halloween.
Oh, I want to check that out.
My daughter wanted to go, and I said, hell no.
Yeah, that's different,
I would stay the night
I would go there.
Man. See, why would you go there, but not go to somebody's house,
And
man?
I got a bunch of people that if you went to their house, you would be like, I don't think I'm, let alone walk in, let alone do an investigation. That
they're more dangerous than the actual ghosts that are there. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but if it's, like
we're not going to stranger's house, Ed. We will come to your house, though, okay?
Dig it. Fair enough.
We will try out your box bed.
Oh, you're going to love it, man. It's not a box bed. It's a cardboard box frame.
Oh, okay.
But the mattress was handmade by a Japanese family there in the Bay before I came out here, man.
Oh, nice.
And they
Shout out
shipped
to
it
them.
to me. It's freaking amazing. It's like the last family that does it over there.
Oh.
Yeah, because they were talking to them and they were worried that their next generation of the family wasn't going to be interested in doing it.
Because they're playing Roblox.
What's that? So they were afraid that the family business would cease to exist because they're worried that their next line of family isn't going to want to do it. But man, it's a beautiful thing, and wow.
Okay, close us out, Ed. Close us out.
Yeah.
We've had the turkey, we've ate the pies, and we've
drank the wine.
Heard the uncle.
And we've gone to the dark side.
Repeating myself multiple times. So go ahead and close us out, sir.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was enjoyable tonight. It always is, though, with all of you. And hopefully it's enjoyable for the listeners, and that they always learn something and they appreciate and like hanging out with us just as much as I do with all of you. And Amy, I promise if I ever do a main show, I will stay more focused. Okay.
Hey, it wasn't your fault. I blame Bobby for that. Yeah,
that's true.
I get blamed for everything.
That's true. But yeah, it's been awesome. I never mind staying up this late. I know I'm 3 hours ahead of y'all, but I dig it, and I'll always make time for that. And it is probably the most, actually, the one thing I'm looking forward to the most in 2026 is having each of you come out here and hanging out with me, and we'll just have a blast.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, can I add? I want to make merch.
Oh, yes. And I did a show that's going to air at some point. Marlee, what is your Etsy store name? I did show the shirt, your t-shirt that you made on that
episode.
It's
not on there, but it's 729 Studio.
Yes, and if you do like it and you guys want to order it, it could be on there.
Well, I mean, did you go on your Instagram? You can repost it on Strange Darkness or something, and then just
Oh yeah, Bobby can share my.
Yeah. She wasn't talking about. She was talking about the shirt design is not on her store.
Oh, the shirt. I thought she meant the actual store.
That's my rate limiting step is getting this stuff on the Etsy. I make a lot of it, and it's just sitting behind me. So.
But yes. So check out Marlee's Etsy store, and again, we did miss Carolyn. There's more to come on her situation.
Here in spirit.
What's that?
So she's here in spirit. She's around.
Yeah. So 2026 is going to be fun. It's going to be a great podcast moving forward. Great shows, great atmosphere, and a little bit probably more on the let's find out what's really going on side of things. So a little bit more demonic.
Dig that, man. Dig that.
We'll see if you say that, Ed, because I know you always try to stay away from
because I think doesn't
demons.
It feel like it's reached that point though?
Yeah. Oh no, it's reached that point for me for sure.
Maybe for some people.
Truly find out what's going on. And Marlee, I think things happen to you. You just let it go, or maybe I'll just.
I don't even think that. That thought doesn't ever.
You've never had like a shadow in a corner of your eye and something that you couldn't explain. You just like whatever.
Yeah, I just
See, exactly.
Like a bird. I don't even think could that be something?
Yeah,
doesn't even cross the brain.
This is going to be fun. Fun. Marlee, let me give you a vision really quick. You're going to be laid flat.
Oh, here we go.
No, not that. Come on. Come on, Ed.
Hypnosis voice.
After dark again.
No. You're going to be laid flat. You're going to have headphones on with white noise. And
I don't like white noise.
That's the point. You're going to hear white noise. And I want you to say what words you hear as you listening to this white noise. And it should happen within 5 minutes. You should start hearing words being said to you, and you will repeat what words you are. You will be blindfolded also. Gonna be fun.
Did I just sign up for something that I didn't know about?
Yep,
okay.
Yep,
An experience.
Yep, there you go. An experience. So we're going to see what happens. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry. So stay tuned, people, for that.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We are loving having you here, and we all want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. And stay tuned for the new year. We've got all kinds of exciting things for you. So thanks for listening.
Back to life.
Bye.
Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to the here now. Yeah. Step inside this room where the shadows breathe. Listen close, every whisper's got a story for you. However you want me, however you need me. Oh, strange darkness calling.